So you're good. You're good. I'm just getting the chat. Just getting the chat sorted.
So today I was thinking we'd do something a little bit different. I pulled out a whole pile of decks, and Thomas is interested to try playing some Magic again. Maybe Mama Spocat will take a turn as well. But basically, I've put out a few for now, and I've got more in boxes over here with just sort of one iconic card to give an idea what the deck might be about, and I can describe with a couple of words, maybe, if I remember. Some of these decks are mostly decks that I made a decade ago or more, and have been sitting in boxes. General rule for my deck construction, I tend to go sort of vintage-ish, which means very lax rules in terms of format. It's 4 of a kind, unless it's a restricted card. There aren't many of those because vintage is the only thing that does them, and there hasn't been a whole lot of vintage lately. And so, basically, yeah, the decks can include new cards, old cards. Often they are built around a theme. Sometimes that theme has a broad range through Magic's history. Sometimes it's just from a new set, and very limited focus that way. Usually somewhere in between those two. So yeah, I've got a number of decks here, and we can try them out and get going. I've got some more I might pull out later. So, Thomas has already grabbed one. Is that one you want to try specifically, Thomas?
Yeah.
Okay, I know I need to distribute that one, and you mentioned there's a card that I need to replace the sleeve.
All right.
Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan. How's it going?
Oh, shoot,
I decided to start polls early for this one because people seem to like the polls going on through the
Harry
one
Potter stream. Is something a little specific, Thomas. So there's a very specific strategy to this deck you've chosen. Thomas has selected a deck that's kind of on brand for a set that's coming up, a Dragonstorm deck. So it's got a lot of big dragons. It's got copies of Dragonstorm. Did I? Okay, I hope I've got more land in here. A lot of big, nasty dragons.
We got one vote, and it's vintage. I wonder who voted. I like dragons.
We got some pyroclasms to deal with little annoying creatures that are getting in the way of your big dragons or keep you alive long enough to actually play things. Dragonstorm is what you really want to do with this deck because it lets you get lots of dragons. Then we've got, to go with Dragonstorm, a bunch of mana rituals.
I like dragons.
And so the mana rituals help you pay the big casting costs of either dragons or preferably Dragonstorm. Pyretic ritual, we'll put those with these.
You need more light.
So the best way
dark
to
rituals
do it would
and
be
Cabal rituals.
So the best way to get it going is like start with this,
and then we've got more land here.
Then go with
1,
Dragonstorm,
2, 3, 4, 5,
and then
6,
get
7,
a bunch of dragons.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm short. 2. I need 2 basic land. I have 2 islands over there, but that's not going to help.
Where's the best place to find some?
I don't know. I see. This is the
you
thing. I didn't get this.
There's blueberry lands.
I still need sleeves for them.
Okay.
So that's not going to help.
Papa Spocat just got off work today, so
yes, and I planned this out, but I didn't.
We didn't have as much time to get ready for the stream.
There's 2 more rounds.
Thank you guys for your patience. We appreciate you.
So yeah, that's how this deck is basically supposed to work. Is you try and get a Dragonstorm off the back of a couple of rituals, which increase the storm count and let you go get more dragons for every spell you played that turn. That's the general idea.
So are you going to pick a deck that you know will do okay?
Well, you see, my thought was, based on the cards that I had out there visible, I would let chat pick decks.
Oh, okay. For you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So if they want me to play a deck that would run Glimpse of the Unthinkable, if that sounds interesting, or a deck that would run Polymorph or Scrying Sheets or whatever, that's the deck I'd run.
Fun.
Yeah, it might be fun. It might be annoying.
Whew.
Did
So
I
I'm not
just-
sure how many people watching that are new to our stream, but we are working on getting to 2,000 subs. And when we do that, if you guys want to see, we're gonna open up a collector's booster box of MTG, the gift bundle or whatever.
Oh,
What is it called?
wow. This is bad.
Sorry,
Sorry, I don't have nearly enough black in this deck.
the gift bundle.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
No,
about
I
the
know.
deck.
I am talking. About
I am
it.
distracted, okay? We're
Sorry.
not switching topics right now.
I was trying to give some information while you were sorting this out. So you need some more black for this, or
Hopefully not, but
we'll try it.
anyway. That's a rough, quick distribution. Do you prefer playing modern MTG or vintage?
That was
Oh,
my
that's your
poll.
poll.
Yeah. I'm just curious what people like.
I think most people these days prefer Commander.
Well, I was just thinking modern sets or vintage sets. Whatever.
Oh,
style.
sets. That's not
Yeah.
formats. Okay.
I meant sets.
All right.
I didn't necessarily mean styles.
So,
So.
let's just take a look at... I've got a Scrying Sheets deck. This is a snow-themed deck based mainly around Cold Snap with some other stuff. We got the Polymorph deck, which is definitely a wild card. I forget what all went in that. We've got Baron Singir here. This is a mixed bag vampire deck that I built around the time of Zendikar block, I think. We got Glimpse of the Unthinkable, so this is a mill strategy deck. And we've got Malakir Blood Witch. Now this one is another vampire-themed deck, except it's red-black. It's not mono-black. So I've got two vampire decks here, a red-black vampire and a mono-black vampire. And this is not the best card to represent that in hindsight. But I've got 5 decks here. Which of these should I let Thomas's Dragons trounce? Anybody have a preference for which they would like to see in action?
We've been up and down in viewers.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Ryan's still in. We might just let
Maybe.
Ryan decide.
Well, if he wants to. I'm just basically waiting for anyone to comment.
Ryan, I want to thank you for being one of our more
I
consistent
do have
viewers.
some other decks I could
Appreciate
pull
you.
out
Thank you
as
so
well.
much.
Over here in this box here, I've got like mono green, mono black. I've got a wild Nectal deck, and I've got a Eldrazi deck, actually. Oh, and I've got this Mog Fanatic Bernie deck. Would be another option.
Now we're down to 2.
Nobody cares. Nobody wants to even suggest something.
Nope.
All right.
Um.
This is wonderful.
Well, you know. Who's in chat and wants to suggest a deck for Thomas to play against? Anyone? What were you? Oh, wait. We got roll a dice to pick your deck.
I suppose that's
No
an
help.
option.
No help for you. You have
We
to
don't
choose.
even, do we have a D6? No, we don't have a D6. I'll take a D10 and try and approximate from there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the box.
You need a regular dice?
2.
Oh, I saw it.
Deck 2. I'm playing Glimpse of the Unthinkable.
Okay. All right. I guess we're gonna warm this off the side.
I believe Glimpse of the Unthinkable. Yeah, this could be interesting. So, here's my life total. I'm watching what I'm doing. We really need to find a better spot for this.
Yes, I was gonna move this over here, and then maybe put it up a little higher, like we usually do.
Spin down from the funky leaf symbol, which is 20.
There.
It kind of looks like the.
This deck, I think, is at least somewhat randomized. So hopefully that'll work.
How does that work for you guys? Is
I
that
think
good?
this is a green, blue, and black deck. So that's an interesting color combination that I don't play too often. Green, blue, and black.
Is it effective?
I mean, any deck can be effective. Oh, I hate that.
You need to chop your nails off.
Yes, I seriously needed to do that before we started.
So the thing that I was trying to tell you guys about earlier is once we hit our 2,000 subscriber goal, we're going to open this baby. We have one that's staying sealed, and this one is going to be the one that we're opening because it's the one we've handled more.
How did we pick this one?
Because we took it out and it just, yeah. Anyways,
Okay. Anyways, so
let us know if you want to see us open that.
So, did you give it a shuffle?
Or do you want to trust your dad's shuffling skills?
So we draw 7 each.
1, 2, 3.
Any bets as to which is going to win?
5,
A glimpse of the unthinkable deck
6,
or
7.
a Dragonstorm deck?
Oops.
You usually win. Although last time Thomas won, I helped him a little bit.
Highest roll gets to start. 20. Natural 20. Good luck. 10. I start.
All right, so we need to find some ways to get
That means I don't
people
draw.
in chat.
And
Working.
ouch. Now this is a hand.
You might have to hold it a little closer.
I am very short on land. I have 1 land, in fact. This is not good.
Let's see, can I get... let's see.
This is really not good. Oh well.
Is there
I'm
any?
going to play a Terramorphic Expanse.
Is there any green lands in this deck?
There's 1. There are some cards in that deck that aren't really meant to be played. They're meant to be searched up with Dragonstorm. There might be... No, I think there's 2 lands in there that can produce green. Off the top of my head. So yeah, sacrifice Terramorphic Expanse, search your library for a basic land card, and put it onto the battlefield tapped. So I can go get a basic. I will go get a basic forest, and then shuffle my library. Your turn.
I'll place down a mountain.
Okay.
No,
This is
not really anything I can play right now.
Yeah, I think we're both having slowish starts, unfortunately. So, done?
Yep.
Alright. I go.
Wait, was I
untap,
supposed
draw a
to
card?
pull a card at
Yes,
this
you
point?
draw a card at the start of your turns unless you're starting the game. If you got the first turn of the game, you don't. But
Well, I forgot to do that.
I know it's a little late now, but fine. Draw the card. But it's still my turn because you missed your chance to play it. I'll tap the 2 with an island and a forest, and I'll play a Lotus Cobra. Your turn. Okay, that's a special land. I forgot that one was in there. So that provides any of your 3 colors, black, red, or green. But when see, I used to love these layers. I used to put them in my decks a lot. When the Caldera comes into play, sacrifice it unless you return a non-layer land you control to its owner's hand. So, when you play this, you have to return the mountain to your hand, or this dies. So, you are allowed to tap the mountain for a red before it goes back to your hand. If you've got something you're going to play this turn with it. If not, just take the mountain back and you've got a land ready to play next turn. Okay, no. You can add a red if you're going to use it, and then this goes back to your hand.
Oh.
And then you can play something if you want.
Well, there's.
But you still have the red mana from that. Lands provide mana, they aren't the mana themselves. So you've got a red floating. You can add another mana of either of those 3 colors to go with it. If you can and then you can cast something that costs up to 2, probably. You understand?
Understand.
Okay. So did you have something in mind you're gonna play? Did you already draw this turn over? Because you're supposed to draw before you start playing things.
Sorry. It's just I keep forgetting.
So are you going to play something with that 1 red mana, or no?
Wow. There's one person watching.
Yeah, I know. This is being a disaster. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, well, it's been up and down. I was trying to get people to come, but there's other people streaming, and there's other things that are probably a little bit more exciting than our stream.
I don't think I have anything that I can play.
There'll be people in and
I
out,
thought
probably.
you did, but whatever.
Maybe I should
If
go
you're
give
not
him a
going to
hand.
use it, then ordinarily you would take a mana burn for the unspent mana. But if you'd rather save it and not play it, I don't think mana burn exists anymore. So, done?
Done.
All right, my turn. I untap these and draw a card.
So what does this do? Okay, that's a land?
It's a land and it can tap for black, red, or green.
Okay, so why do you have to put the other one in his hand?
Because it says so. When you play this, you have to return an online to your
'cause
hand,
he played it.
or
Okay,
it's
okay.
destroyed.
Okay, I got it. Got it.
I will attack you for 2 with the Lotus Cobra.
Oh. Well, that's wait a second. Hold on a second. I'm confused here. I'm looking to see what. No, you're right. You have to take that damage. Sorry. Trying to see if there's something he didn't see.
All right. And unfortunately, I'm a little short on land myself, so it's your turn.
Okay, well, draw one. See what you got. Oof. Right. Oh, your dad has a creature? I'll play one of these. Anyways. Let's see, hold on a second. You could do that. You gotta tap your lands though. It also means this one too.
So you're going to play a Pyroclasm?
Yep.
Yeah.
So 2 damage to every creature in play. That's only 1.
There, then you gotta discard your card.
Well, no, you used
Or-
it. So, but
what?
yeah, it goes to
Yeah,
your
it's your
discard
discard
pile.
pile.
My
There
turn?
you go.
Yep.
Maybe Thomas should have been on this side.
Ouch. Yeah, he probably should have. He probably should have. I got a horrible opening hand, and this is not helping one bit.
I'm trying to stay over here so I can watch chat, but it's not moving too much.
So yeah.
People are watching. They're
Yeah.
just quiet.
So you can see where this deck is going with cards like Haunting Echoes, Traumatize, Glimpse of the Unthinkable, Recoil is to keep me alive. In theory, got an archive trap and a vulture zombie and another traumatize, actually. Anyway, so yeah, unfortunately, my Lotus Cobra is dead, and I didn't draw any more land, so your turn. This is again the problem with just pulling random decks out of a box, is I didn't get a chance to inspect them closely and see how well balanced they were. Sulfur Springs.
1 to your mana pool. Okay. All right. So let's see what you got in your hand. All right, let me see. One second. Nope. You can't play that. Yeah, hold on a second. Wait a second. No, you can't play that. Sorry, let me see this for a second.
You need to do a little math to figure out whether you can get up to paying for big costs.
So
you got 3 on the board.
Okay.
You can get any of your 3 colors at least once. All your lands produce red.
1 second.
You picked a bit of a complicated deck, I'm afraid. But when it's...
Yeah, no, he just... oh, you just threw something down. Okay. I don't think... Oh. No, well... Yeah, but then Thomas said that you still can't play anything if you play that. It wouldn't be enough. Because that's not permanent. That's just an instant, right?
Right.
So it's only played for just to get a card out or something. So you need some more land out, so you can't really do anything just yet.
So it's the waiting game?
Well, wait a second. How many instants can you play?
As many as you can pay for.
All right. This again is where the math comes. So
when you play card games, there's
wait,
also math
he might be
involved.
able to. Okay, hold on a second. So just here, if you played, let's say tap that for I think you probably can. Because we're teaching him how to
For
play.
illustration purposes.
All right, so he's got this one, right?
Okay.
So
the Dark Ritual puts 3 in your mana pool
Yes.
of black.
okay, and so say you tap.
And you have to pay a life to get black out of this land.
Okay, well, whatever. So play that, and then hold on a second, not that one for that one. Or I guess it doesn't really. Oh wait, I don't think we can. Oh wait, yeah, you can. Sorry, it's fine. So he needs. Sorry, this is the other one I'm trying to play. Can you do that, or is it because it's too complicated? Because
Sure, he can.
and that
So
one.
if he adds a red, then he could use 2 of this black if he wants.
Oh, and then he still has one more.
And then he still has 1 black plus his 5,
And then
plus another one if he needs it. So that would give him up to 7 total.
7. And then he could play this one.
But would I have to?
You still have to. That has to tap, and you'd have to take the 1 damage to play that other land. So and then he's got this giant dragon.
And what does this do when it comes into play again? Amplify 3. This card comes into play with 3+1/+1 counters on it for each dragon card you reveal in your hand.
Oh. Okay. How many dragon cards do you have in your hand? That's here. Okay, so you got 2.
So show me 2 dragons in your hand. Okay, so that comes into play with 6+1/+1 counters on it.
Can we show the dragon card to people watching?
Sure. It's a big
That's,
old kiln-mouthed dragon from Legions.
Thomas, try not to move the table as much because then people can't see it. So it's a nice big dragon. Woohoo!
Now I have to find a way to deal with it.
Isn't that your counter for... Oh, wait, that you got over there. Okay.
Can I attack this turn or?
Not unless
no.
it has haste, and that one doesn't.
Whew.
So my turn.
I'm really bad at math, so with all that numbers, it takes me a while to get the mathing figured out. Because my brain is not a math brain. I'm very slow. I can do it. It just takes time.
Bring out a swamp.
Oh my
now I've
goodness.
got one of each of my colors.
Where did this come from? I haven't done
I don't
diamond
know.
art in a while.
And so that might save my biscuit.
What might save your biscuit?
The fact that I drew a swamp.
Oh.
So it's your turn.
Ugh. Let me go help. I'll let him try and figure it out first, and then I'll just kind of be there for advice now after getting him a giant dragon out. No, that one you can't play. You can play this, though. Let's see, what else you got? Okay, yes, I see those, but I'm trying to see what else you got here. So... Here, can I just... Hold on, let me see this. These ones you definitely can't play. At least I don't think. Let me see those again. No. No, you can't. So, I mean, really the only thing you could do if you wanted to was attack your dad with the giant dragon.
I'll attack that.
What else does it do here? Oh, that was just it. Tap deals, hold on, seals, dragon deals damage equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on it to target creature or player. Ooh, so do you want to just target your dad?
I'll target Dad.
Instead of attacking.
Well, you have no creatures, so...
Right. So that's your option, is you can use its ability to tap to deal me 6, or you can attack me for 11.
I'll attack.
Oh, wait, for 11. Oh, well. Never mind. Sorry, I didn't realize it's like for 11, but if you have no creatures, then... I mean, you might have something to stop his attack, but...
So you're attacking with it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will recoil it. So it goes back to your hand and you discard a card.
Oh,
Would it
no!
Would it still have this, or
No, once it's not in play anymore, the counter's
Oh,
discarded.
no! We took so much work to get that out!
Exactly.
Oh,
That's annoying.
Papa Spocat is annoying when you
I
play.
lived. You have to discard a card.
Oh, in your hand?
Yeah, any card you want. Target
Alright.
player discards a card at random.
Let's-
Sorry, at random. No, wait a minute. Then that player discards a card from his turn. Not on